Are we back? I think we're back. And welcome back, folks. I appreciate you coming. Look what I got done. I got the hood on. I know it don't seem like much, but, well, it took some time. Polished off the scratches in it best I could. Filled in some of the really bad scratches. Evidently, when somebody took the hood off this, they didn't care what they did with it. Anyhow, got her kind of cleaned up good. Everything kind of blended together. I'm pretty happy with it. Spent a bunch of time adjusting it though. It takes time. You gotta turn a little here, turn a little there, push a little here, push a little there. Well, we got her, of course, when you guys are watching. Dang it, why you make me look like this when they're watching? Alright, sorry. It actually works pretty good. I might have to oil that a little more, but we finally got our hood on. We're almost ready. We're pretty much done on the engine compartment. Hinges are all painted. Everything's undercoated and cleaned up. So there's our hood. Starting to look like a truck finally. Fits pretty good. I put a new rubber, I don't know, seal up here. It's still a little firm. Actually, that's set pretty good. I know when you replace those, it has to set a little while to get it folded over. But I guess windshield wipers are next. And then, of course, working on the top. Got that coming up soon. That's going to be a lot of fun. Did I ever tell you guys I'm not a painter? You probably figured that out by now. All right, got my gloves on, ready to do some work. Instead of just sitting here looking at this. Some of you might remember last time I put the seat in. Well, now I got the seat out because I didn't put the, we'll do that today. I want to put some sound deadening behind the seat just to kind of I want to keep the drone-ish type cabin sound down. These trucks weren't known for being plush. So we're going to do that together. I'll show you. Let me get you in there. Okay, that's about the best angle I could get you. I've sprayed my 3M headliner glue. I already sprayed that up. Now we're going to try and work this felt carpet, whatever you want to call this stuff. Speaker box cover. Yeah, I'm climbing around in here again. This is great. I can't wait till this part's over. You know, I forgot a tool. Hang on. Got a couple to do. So you got to kind of cut and tuck. They should call it cut and tuck. And I don't know. If this doesn't turn out, that's the only thing I got going on right now. Should have showed you over there. Maybe if we got time, I'll show you later. I've been busy. I said later. Oh, I just started. Farm time. Got a lot of work to do on the farm, so that's been keeping me busy. So that adhesive should just hold that. Well, it's holding it. The idea is to tuck into places that are most important first. Kind of get that tucked in where you want it, and then you can flatten down the rest as you go. Get that. Try not to touch that sticky stuff. I guess it's supposed to be sticky. Just whoop, get that tucked in there. And if you don't tuck it right, boy, it looks like it'll show you. Well, you know what? I got a wider one. Let's try a wider one. I'm not an upholstery guy either, all right? Ain't got to be perfect. It's got to be... You can't see it with the seat in here anyway, but I don't want it to look bad. Then you should just be able to wipe that right down on there. See, it's going to take out some of that loud metal sound. And then we'll cut and wrap it around next. Just keep working it down this way. Boy, I hope this works out. I'm gonna look stupid on camera again. I think half of you guys come here just to watch me struggle. Don't even care about 67 to 72s. Did I tell you we're working on the 1971 C-10 in Spanish gold? Well, I'm out of practice. That's the project today. It's turned out pretty good. You know, if something don't go right, I'll just act like the camera quit. And then I'll fix it. Bring it back later. Uh-oh. What about that wrinkle? Eh, not bad. One there too. Stop wrinkling. I don't know. I got this stuff on the online, so you never know what you're going to get till you get it. It's not exactly what I wanted, but it was pretty close. All right. This isn't that hard. I make everything look so hard. Now this is where you I'm glad I put these seat belts in the way. Come around that corner. There's no real right or wrong way because it was never in here before. But remember, when you get down here, you go around the corner, it's going to be hard to tuck. So I'm going to cut that. Probably shouldn't use a razor blade, but I'm going to. Because I got my head right in your way. I know. Trust me, I know. All right, did that work? No, we're not using that. All right, razor blade don't work. I guess I wasn't pushing hard enough. I just didn't want to scratch the paint. Not that that really matters. Back here, it's all gouged up anyway. All right, try it again over here. We got a little extra, that's good. Watch me cut them seat belts. No, I'm just kidding. Come in here to about there. Again, you're gonna see it doesn't matter. You might have to spray some more glue in there. I'm struggling with this. Why? Because I want to go over here where you can't see. I'll just be a second. I'll be out of your way. Just cut that on a straight angle. Yeah, I guess that's right. Straight angle. Angles can be straight. Straight on an angle. Ta-da. Oh my God, that looks terrible. that looks awful. Straighten that up some other time. So what we want to do is come under this lip. It rolls under. I don't want to go too much, it'll stick. I guess we're gonna have to guess where we're going because the razor blade don't work. No, we're gonna do it. Generally, take this even and tuck it under. And it should stick to that headliner glue. Pretty much stay right where you want it to. Boy, I hope it does that while I'm on camera. Yeah, it is. Now, you could just do this in one sheet and tuck this around and not cut it, but I didn't spray more than just this. That'll probably stay up there. I was going to cut and make two pieces and go back in. I want to make sure I could get one piece on there first. Rubber sticking up a touch. That's not difficult. It wasn't bad. The corner you can't see turned out great. Rolls right in there. I'm very happy with that. Maybe we'll just keep right on running. Trim this up off camera a little later. Get everything. I keep saying later. All the time. It's all I ever say is later. We can spray that. You want to see that? Yeah. That's going to be fun. It'll be fine. Let me go get the spray. So here's what I'm using for my spray. It's designed for headliner, so it certainly should hold this lightweight stuff. I still think I should cut that. I don't know. I don't want to cut it. Now that I got it in there, I wish I'd sprayed the whole thing. We'll figure it out. We'll just raise this up. We'll spray a little, go a little, spray a little, go a little. It'll go right to this kills no matter whatever. Check out the spray pattern on this. If you can't see it now, you'll see it later. We're on the back, so we shouldn't hurt anything, but you don't want to hose down your fabric. I know you can't see yet. Let me get under this lip. All right, and come back like this, and it just lays down like a little webbing. Can you see that? You want to get everywhere best you can, so the next guy, when he gets in here and he has to work on something, he can go, why in the world did this guy do this? Yeah, I'm sure they will. We might as well do this whole side, right down. I mean, this is going to be really low down here. Behind the seat, underneath the seat, whatever you want to call it. Now this glue, it will clean up. It's not the end of the world if you get it on something you don't want. And I probably use more than I should. But I can't help myself. That's pretty good. And then I get the rest of it from your side in a few minutes. Let's check it out. Got that piece there so I don't get it on my carpet. Same game, you want to start at the top, tuck it in good. Now it's probably not dry yet, which is fine because this is not like vinyl, won't let you, it doesn't breathe. Where this is not vinyl, so it will breathe. We can tuck and stick and peel it off if we need to and keep going. I think I tucked it up in there. Well, maybe I didn't. A little more wouldn't hurt. See, it's going to come right loose, not a big deal. I actually kind of like that. Just kind of get a nice smooth look. Now there's your gas tank hoses and lines and everything in here, so there's something there that I just thought of. I still got to put my fuel injection pump in. I sure hope I don't have to peel this off. I have to do everything twice. I just can't stop. That's going to have to come tighter. You get the idea. Doesn't matter if you go in every groove or not. It's going to look fine. Nobody's ever going to see it. It's behind the seat. I just don't want it falling out on the ground somewhere. Kicking it with my feet, wondering what's going on with it. I know there's a few wrinkles. I'll work them out. There's one right there I don't like. Come on. There. Well, this is like adjusting the hood. You probably don't want to sit here all night watching me adjust this hood. And this stuff will actually stretch a little. I'll tuck it into spots and rub those out later. Yeah, me and later. All of it later. Again, we're not going for a pristine look back here. Just trying to quiet things down a little. That's great. That's way more than I needed to do, but I like it like that. I'm gonna be happy with that. I'm gonna come around to your side, do a little bit more, and then I'll show you what I've been working on all week on the farm. I'm sure you guys are too interested in farming. You didn't come here to see farming, but I'll show you a little bit. All right, here we go. Time to cry and groan and probably should have done. I did more lower. I should have done more higher. It's all right. We'll respray a little bit. Make sure we get that. So right up here. Very good right there. I know my arm's in your way. I'll do the best I can. If you get a little on it like that, it don't matter. It's just going to stick better. Certainly isn't a headliner, and it isn't going to have that much heat on it or that much pressures from hanging. Pressures? I've never been good at the English game, I guess. Well, I don't show you a whole lot of work under the truck or inside like this. It's hard to stay out of your way. I'm not a cameraman. Of course, you probably do that too. I don't know what I'm going to do over here if you can even see it, but we'll do this little section here. We'll move right along. I do have a couple wrinkles, but not bad. That's looking pretty good. Yeah. I'm probably doing a little bit of overkill for the sound deadening. This isn't necessary. Not at all. But I do like the nice finished look. You get the idea what I'm after. Then I'll have somebody help me get the seat back in, or maybe I'll fight through that again. So I'll trim this all up, get it cleaned up. I probably won't even bother showing you. I'll get the seats back in and nobody will ever know. All right. Here's our fertilizer spreader. This is the old one. I'm just trying to clean it up, repainting some things back here. Cleaned up the rims. They were just nasty, dirty. Cleaned them all up, painted those up real shiny. And the part right in here that I'm working on now is some of the frame is rusted pretty bad. As you can see, there's quite a bit of rust here. I'm going to get cleaned up and fixed up. I do have a hole back here, so I'll completely cut this off and put a new end on it. I put this gusset in here today. You can see the weld line across the frame. So that's all been redone. And then the metal way down in here, this is all brand new here because the other one had some rust holes in it. So I put on a whole nother one. So that's one down, and I got 1, 2, 3 more to go. I also did some work on the tongue. I'll walk you around there real quick if you care to just see it. And then you can go to my other channel if you care about this farm stuff. I do stuff like this. I had to put a new tire, this little drive tire that makes the fertilizer come out the back. That's what drives the chain. It's got the big tires on it too. Got them cleaned up. The tongue was a little weaker than I liked. It looked like it's a little flimsy to me. So I redid the entire tongue on this. I added some triangle gussets here. Re-supported this metal block here. Put a new slope in this so that dirt and snow and rain and fertilizer don't get on it. So the front end's all been redone. Still got quite a bit more to go. But that's what I work on when I'm not working on 67 to 72s. Folks, thanks for coming. It's a short one this week, but I got a lot going on. I promise you I'll get back to full length in the next 2 to 3 weeks when I get farming underway. And I'll show you some more on the C-10s. Take care. Thanks again for coming. We'll see you next week. Good, I got that shut off this time. I don't know how to say goodbye to these people. So long, farewell, I did all that. Is that off? No. Is that off? Dang it. Come on.